A shooting incident on Saturday night at the White House Correspondents Association dinner has once again raised concerns about how well U.S. political leaders are protected at a time of rising political violence. Several top officials attended the event alongside Donald Trump, including Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Pentagon Chief Pete Hegseth, Attorney General Todd Blanche, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, and Interior Secretary Doug Burgum. Trump praised law enforcement after a man attempted to break through a security checkpoint with multiple weapons at the event, which took place at the Washington Hilton. Guests were eating when they suddenly heard gunshots. Many immediately dropped under tables for safety. Trump said he first thought the noise was something harmless. "I initially thought someone had dropped a tray." Secret Service agents quickly moved Trump and other officials out of the ballroom after the shots rang out around 8:30 p.m. Authorities later confirmed that the incident happened near a lobby entrance, not inside the main dining area. Trump described the moment as sudden and intense. "It's always shocking when something like this happens. It happened to me a little bit, and that never changes," he said. "It was very quick. There wasn't a lot of time to be thinking because it was a matter of seconds before we were out the door."
Actually, it's always shocking when something like this happens. Happened to me a little bit, and that never changes. The fact, we were sitting right next to each other, the First Lady on my right, and I heard a noise and sort of thought it was a tray. I thought it was a tray going down. I've heard that many times, and it was a pretty loud noise. And it was from quite far away. He hadn't reached the area at all. They really got him. But so it was quite far away, but it was a gun. And some people really understood that pretty quickly, other people didn't. I was watching to see what was happening. Probably should have gone down even faster. We were whisked away along with other people, but we were really whisked away. And again, the performance of the Secret Service and the police, all of the law enforcement, I thought was really good. So it was very quick. There wasn't a lot of time to be thinking because it was a matter of seconds before we were out the door and gone into an area.
Police identified the suspect as Cole Thomas Allen, 31, from Torrance, California. Officers said he had been staying at the hotel and was carrying a shotgun, a handgun, and knives. Authorities took him into custody and sent him to a hospital for evaluation. He did not suffer gunshot wounds. No serious injuries were reported. The suspect fired at a Secret Service agent, but the agent's protective vest prevented harm.
A man charged a security checkpoint armed with multiple weapons, and he was taken down by some very brave members of Secret Service, and they acted very quickly and have just released, for purposes of transparency, clarity, I've ordered it to be put out. You probably have it by now. Put out on Truth and put out on many other platforms. A tape showing the violence of this thug that attacked our Constitution, and also showing how quickly Secret Service and law enforcement acted on our country's behalf. Really did a great job. One officer was shot, but saved by the fact that he was wearing obviously a very good bulletproof vest. He was shot from very close distance with a very powerful gun, and the vest did the job. I just spoke to the officer, and he's doing great. He's in great shape.
Prosecutors said the suspect now faces charges, including assaulting a federal officer with a dangerous weapon and using a firearm during a violent crime. U.S. Attorney Jeanine Pirro warned that more charges could follow. Make no mistake, there will be many more charges based upon the information we are learning in this very fluid situation. Trump later suggested the suspect acted alone and described him as a sick person. He also speculated about the motive, calling it a religious thing and strongly anti-Christian.
The man has been captured. They're going to his apartment. I guess he lives in California. And he's a sick person, a very sick person. And we don't want things like this to happen. I think it's very important that I say, though.
According to Blanche, officials believe the suspect traveled by train from California to Chicago and then to Washington, D.C. He checked into the same hotel where the event was held. Early investigations suggest he intended to target members of the Trump administration. Authorities also believe he bought the weapons in recent years and is not cooperating with investigators. Blanche said investigators are still building the case. The way that these charges work depends on us understanding his motive, his premeditation, and what he wanted to do, he explained. He added that the suspect could absolutely face charges related to attempting to assassinate the president.
This investigation is ongoing. I expect you will see charges filed shortly. The charges should be self-evident given the conduct, but as you'll hear, there will be multiple charges surrounding the shooting, around the possession of firearms, and anything else that we can get on this guy.
After the incident, Trump renewed his call for a secure ballroom at the White House. He wrote, "This event would never have happened with the militarily top-secret ballroom currently under construction. It cannot be built fast enough."
Conditions that took place tonight, and I will say, it's not a particularly secure building. And I didn't want to say this, but this is why we have to have all of the attributes of what we're planning at the White House. It's actually a larger room, and it's much more secure. It's drone-proof, it's bulletproof glass. We need the ballroom. That's why Secret Service, that's why the military are demanding it.
Trump also spoke about the risks of leadership. If you're a consequential president, you're in much more danger than if you're not a consequential president, he said. Trump postponed the dinner and planned to reschedule it within 30 days. Trump said he wanted to continue the event that night, but respected security advice.
But I said very importantly that we'll do it again within the next 30 days, and we'll make it bigger and better and even nicer.
This year marked the first time Trump attended the dinner while serving as president. He had skipped past events due to his tense relationship with the media. He had openly criticized news coverage, but decided to attend this one in recognition of the nation's 250th birthday. Last month, Trump explained his decision in a social media post. "Because the press was extraordinarily bad to me, fake news all, right from the beginning of my first term. I boycotted the event," he added. "However, I look forward to being with everyone this year. Hopefully, it will be something very special." The White House Correspondents Association organizes the dinner every year. It uses the event to fund journalism efforts, support press coverage of the presidency, and provide scholarships for future journalists. The incident has renewed questions about presidential security, turning what was meant to be a formal media event into another moment of scrutiny for Trump's protection team. That's all for now from Global Pulse Unplugged. Stay sharp, stay informed, and we'll see you next time.